Oh, hello, people. Look who finally remembered that she has a YouTube channel. Okay, let me tell the truth. The number of times I have vlogged only to never make time to edit and then eventually deleting everything because I ran out of storage is honestly embarrassing. But this year, no more excuses. I told myself that I'll try to put something on the stagnant channel because no more storage issues. So here I am sharing a few moments from my January as a PhD student trying to juggle work, family, friends, and herself. In this vlog, we'll be having a walk through the farms, some cooking during the weekends, having the study session at the railway station, reading books, and one of the most stressful weeks of my life.
Happy New Year!
Just ignore the background. I had a very heavy meal yesterday night at Barbecue Nation, and it's currently like 11:30 in the morning the next day, and I'm not feeling hungry at all. But okay, I have to eat something, so I'm having a banana. So from tomorrow onwards, BTech classes are going to be restarting after the winter breaks, and we are assigned a lab duty. So let me just show you. So these two dielectric and Helmholtz are the experiments which I have been assigned. The thing is, in my university there are two physics lab. One is the engineering physics lab and the other is the optics lab. And I prefer the optics lab experiments to be taught. The reason is because the experiments there are shorter, they finish quickly. Yeah, and also all the experiment, like most of the experiment, they are based on the similar concepts like interference or diffraction, so it is easier for me to just repeat them and make them revise whatever I have taught the students in the previous classes. The engineering lab, on the other hand, like most of the experiments are lengthy, so I've already talked with one of my lab mates, so I exchanged my experiments with these two experiments. So both of these experiments are based on diffraction, so it will be simpler for me to teach them and also make them revise the concepts. So yeah, I have done a smart work here. Oh boy, only if I knew what was coming. The schedule got revised, and now I have not one but two duties every week. That is such. Ugh. See, I have a knack for teaching. I love it. But if I pour my heart into teaching, ready to solve any queries, just to see a few students copy their readings from their seniors or previous batches or friends, it just breaks my heart. But okay, it's okay because in each batch I teach, I get at least one student who is honest. And I guess for now that's enough to keep me going. Coming back, I have now been assigned to teach experiments on the Michelson interferometer and Stephen Boltzmann law. Completely different practicals, but okay, let's move on. Let me just take you on a walk through the farms. Sunday evenings or any holiday evenings are reserved for long walks. It is just so calm and peaceful. So beautiful. Right now I've come for a walk, and as you can see here, a beautiful gajra made by our कौन है वो?
वो अक्का उनका नाम मुझे
I also don't. Yeah, so this was made by the security akka. She gave it to my roommate, but she is not wearing it, so I am wearing it. So yeah, it's so beautiful. I look so pretty. And we are going for a walk. You want to come? This is my roommate Anjali. This is my roommate Anjali. Fun fact, we both joined the university together, and there are still a few people who get confused about who is who. Dun 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 dun. I finally bought my mixer grinder. So, yeah, I'll be making a lot of chutneys now. I guess. Oh, and I can also prepare dosa batter. Like instead of buying it in bulk, I can make it. Wow, this is so convenient. This is going to be very convenient. Here I am inaugurating the mixer grinder by preparing soy milk using soy milk powder, water, and date syrup. Previously, I used to just stir for like 1 minute with a spoon, but now that I have a mixer, why not use it? Looks good. Let's see if it will taste bad. I know, but I have to finish it. I don't want to waste. Wow, the texture. Okay, I should have blended it all this time. It's good. It's good. I like the texture. The taste is still a bit cardboard like, but better than before. My sister made moong dal manchurian a few days back and it looked so good. So naturally, I had to try to make it too. This doesn't look that appetizing, but the taste, chef's kiss. In a few days, I was supposed to go home for a week for a ritual. However, fate had other plans. I have presentations on 2 days back to back, and for both the days, I have to prepare slightly different presentation. One is for a very area field specific researchers, and the other is for like a general audience. General audience, as in uh, the whole physics group. For a context, I would be leaving from my home on the 17th and coming back on the 26th. 27th is my CV and 28th is my DRS talk. Yeah, it does look like a lot of time for me to prepare, except I didn't have much time. I am ready to start editing the PPT. So, before that, I wanted to tell you something. I finished this book today morning, The Hidden Hindu. If you guys are a fan of fiction, mythological fictions, it's so good, and I'm excited to start the third. But that have to wait. I have to start. One day before my train journey, I was about to order something from Food on Track when I realized that I forgot to check whether my seat was confirmed or not, and I was waitlisted. The backup plan was taking a flight, but this is one-way flight ticket. I mean, what what is this? One-way flight. My ticket is not yet confirmed. It is like waiting list number 23. At this point, I'm just praying to the IRCTC gods to please confirm mine. I don't want to spend like 13,000 for one flight. The status now is RAC. At least RAC status is better than the waiting list one. I am supposed to be asleep now, but I'm facing a major creative slash writer slash I don't know block. I don't know what else to write in this presentation. I mean, I know what to write in the presentation, but how to write? I'm not able to frame the sentences. Reading from a laptop while traveling is a bit uncomfortable for me, so here I am printing out my paper to read them on the
Sidestep, day trip, pulling me both ways like a cyclone. I think
I have almost reached the train station like 1.5 hours early. But better early than late and missing the train. Look at these beautiful paintings outside the station.
dressed in white one day on a tight rope. My mind spinning. Please wait. What do I know? I don't have it your way. Got me falling for you. Tell me, do you? You said things were different. What made you change it up? How could I?
And the first thing I did after reaching home was. And remember about the book I was reading? I finished reading the third part of the Hidden Hindu series. It was not that great as I thought. Like, out of the three parts, the second part was the best for me. However, the third part, I found some plot holes. The ending seemed too abrupt, and the amount of times the writer used a sentence before he could do this, before this could happen, it is insane. So overall, I would give this entire trilogy like 6.5 out of 10. The ritual lasted about 4 days and then it was my best friend's birthday. But before that, I scheduled a meeting with my supervisor to show her the flow of my presentations, which were not ready. So here I am rushing through trying to finish everything. Like 1 hour, I'm going to be having my meeting with my supervisor. Kiara, I don't want to make this PPT. I think I have added too much information in one section and nothing at all in another section. And I hope to finish making the PPT within, let's say, 20 minutes. Not feeling well at all. I have packing to do. I have a train tomorrow. I will miss home. Over the week, I actually started to underestimate the time I would require to prepare myself for the presentation. In the morning, on the day of my viva, I met my supervisor and I quote the words she said, looking at my face. Why do you look like you're about to be thrown at a guillotine? And that's exactly how I felt. I felt underprepared. Of course, the meeting couldn't be postponed, so I had to face it. And I did a very terrible job. No, I'm not kidding. I might even be understating this, but I was disappointed in myself. My supervisor was disappointed in me. The examiners probably were too. Yes, I passed, but it wasn't the way I imagined it would be. This was probably the worst presentation I had ever given in my life. This viva was a lesson. I let panic take over, especially during the Q&A, and I completely lost my confidence even when I knew what to say. That experience made me realize that I really need to work on building my confidence once again. The very next day, me and Anjali both had our DRS talks one after the other. And man, the crowd, it was huge. It might have been the first time I saw such a huge crowd for a departmental talk. And the atmosphere was such that for a second, it felt like we were defending our PhDs. Questions were thrown at us from all around. And about my talk, it went better than the previous one. My supervisor was still not completely satisfied, but it was way better than yesterday. Finally done with the presentation.
I'm feeling so relaxed, so chill.
Yes. Now that the presentations are over, I feel as if it is a distant memory. It feels like it doesn't even feel like it happened today. It's like a huge load lifted off my shoulders. I don't care. I actually don't care right now whether it went good or not. It's done, means done. And that was January, a month of farms, food, friendship, stress, self-doubt, growth, and lessons. Thank you for watching, and if you made it till here, comment a blue heart and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, bye.